Oh, it is a wonderful victory for the gaming community as a whole. Kotaku is throwing a hissy fit about their relationship with Bethesda and Ubisoft that has turned into nothing but hatred, blacklist, and ostracism. After leaking 2 games without their freaking permission, color me surprised. If you remember my Assassin's Creed Syndicate review, there is a good reason why I brought up Kotaku, the most vile of gaming press since, well, pretty much most of the gaming press today. Kotaku is the biggest offender in a lot of cases, mostly because they have hosted journalists that are incredibly corrupt and vile. I will leave you a link to a site called Deepfreeze that hosted a lot of incredibly corrupt practices that these gaming sites and journalists have done. It is no surprise that Kotaku is at the top of the list. I highly recommend you guys to go and read it. It is very informative. Anyway, back on the topic of Kotaku throwing a hissy fit to Ubisoft and Bethesda. In the past couple of reviews, I made fun of Ubisoft for being a bit too much of a workaholic, but those are just jokes, really. I have called them morons and lazy and anything like that, but in truth, I sincerely want these companies to continue to produce games that are amazing because I freaking love their games and I want their games to succeed and becoming amazing later on. I critique their games in one way or the other because I want them to be better companies that produce better games. My opinions on Kotaku is an entirely different thing. All they did is to attack gamers as a whole instead of a bunch of trolls on the internet and continue leaking things completely without the publisher's permission. One is in Assassin's Creed Syndicate and one is in Fallout 4. Oh, Jason Schreier, I cannot believe that we finally have come into another encounter. Do you want me to list another one of your crimes? Well, don't worry, here is one for you. I'll be damned. I thought that you're not gonna get that far. You surprised me once again. Like I said previously, the article is nothing but Stephen Totilo, Kotaku's editor-in-chief, throwing an absolute hissy fit about how Bethesda and Ubisoft are not treating him well. And typical of Kotaku's long-running lack of self-awareness, instead of apologizing for corrupt journalism, attacking the gaming community as a whole, and leaking documents out of the developer's permission, they decided to put the blame on someone else. Because that's what a lot of successful people do.
I gotta blame somebody, otherwise it's all my fault. Fuck that.
The truth is that we've been caught from Bethesda since our December 2013 report detailing the existence of the then secret Fallout 4. Ubisoft have been nearly radio silent since our December 2014 report detailing the existence of the then unannounced Assassin's Creed Victory, renamed Syndicate. When we asked representatives from either company for comment or clarification regarding breaking news, we had nothing in response. When we asked them about their plans for upcoming games or seek to speak with one of their developers about one of their projects, it's the same story. Total silence. I wonder why. Honestly, Kotaku, all you need is just a shred of self-awareness and you might be able to identify that the problem is not Ubisoft and Bethesda. The problem is you. I'm gonna say the same thing to your Gamers Are Dead article. The problem is not the gamers who are throwing a hissy fit. The problem is your corrupt journalists who have pissed the entire gamers as a whole. Ubisoft and Bethesda are contributing to the gaming community by making actual games. What you and a lot of other news sites can only do is to completely piss their audiences off so that they can get the attention that they clearly did not deserve. These guys are high-class trolls. These guys are making money out of your anger. So please, I highly recommend you to not be angry about this and instead be neutral and keep pointing out to their absolutely moronic stupidity. That's all for the vlog today. If you like this, go ahead and click the like button and subscribe for more. Thanks for watching.